Well, this rain doesn't really cost you anything either.
WJBC weather.
Cloudy, rain or showers likely with possible locally heavy rainfall at times today. Highs should reach up to the mid or upper 40s. For tonight, rain or showers again likely with the lows in the mid-30s. And for Tuesday, we have some rain in the forecast. A little rain there with cooler conditions, highs in the lower mid-40s. That's a near 100% chance of precipitation for today, a 70% chance for tonight, and a 20% chance for Tuesday. At 10 after 10, we have 35 degrees.
Are you getting the most for your food dollar? More important now than ever before. How do you know whether you're spending your food dollars wisely? Compare. Compare Eagle discount supermarkets with any other supermarket you choose any day. You'll find the convenience of confidence with Eagle's wide selection, quality foods, and dependable low prices. Eagle wants you to know, because the more you know about food shopping, the better for your food budget.
When I walk into a dress shop, I don't just want something pretty. I want fashions that look like me.
Pines understands. Today, clothes are for the girl who's a total individual. So at Pines, fashion is more than what everybody else is wearing. The Pines girl demands coordinates and colors and a special kind of put-together look that's strictly her own. The look of total fashion for the total female from Pines. In Peoria, downtown Bloomington and Normal, and Pines, Eastland. Pines, for the total individual you are.
WJBC, Ken Behrens.
How long are we going to have to wait before we get some nice weather, huh? Maybe summer or September?
Wait until September and I'll be home. I hope you still remember time hasn't gone. There ain't no other way that I can do all the many things I planned for you. You know it's gonna take the summer through, so wait until September. Living isn't easy, fresh out of school.
Living isn't easy when you're out of school.
Working through vacation may not seem cool.
Working through vacation isn't really cool.
I can make enough to see us through. There's so many things I planned for you. So write and tell me that you will be true. I'm waiting till September. While you're on the beach today, dream away and talk about it with your friends. I bet you'll have a lot to do. Knowing you're so pretty, every boy will wanna take you walking. I only hope you'll say, I'm waiting till September, then he'll be home.
Wait until September and I will be
I hope he still remembers time hasn't gone.
You still remember that it hasn't gone.
Read my loving letters line by line. I hope it helps to pass this lonely time. It won't be long before you're really mine. So wait until September. While you're on the beach today, dream away and talk about it with your friends. I bet you'll have a lot to do. Knowing you're so pretty, every boy will wanna take you walking. I only hope you'll say, go away. I'm waiting till September, then he'll be home.
Wait until September and I will be.
I hope he still remembers time hasn't gone.
You still remember that it hasn't gone.
Read my loving letters line by line. I hope it helps to pass this lonely time. It won't be long before you're really mine. So wait until September. September.
Those are the fortunes. Wait until September, 14 after 10 o'clock. We really didn't have that bad of a weekend weather-wise. And in fact, it was kind of nice. Cooled off a little bit yesterday, but generally the weekend looked pretty good around here. Do have some rain in the forecast again today and tonight and tomorrow, but that's the way we start things up. Things could look pretty good come about Wednesday through Friday. Fair and warm, the word. Did you see the Top of the Line show? Top of the Line auto show and hospital benefit was very, very good, I thought. In fact, I went Saturday night and again last night to see the show because I was thoroughly entertained by the thing. I thought Chauncey Conklin did an excellent job of putting the whole thing together, and I thought all the local talent was just terrific. And Jerry Van Dyke was just something else. He wowed him Saturday night and got a good response last night, too. But just an amazing show, I thought. Very worthwhile. The forecast, again, cloudy today, showers likely, with locally heavy rainfall at times, with the highs in the mid or upper 40s. Right now, it's 35 degrees.
Are you mad for marigold? Let Gilbert Interiors create a world of color for you and your home. If you're seeing red, or you're daft for dandelion, or maybe you're passionate for paisley, or you flip for florals, there's a world of colorful Pittsburgh paints, decorator wallpapers, custom drapery and upholstery fabrics, and accessories at Gilbert Interiors, next to Cohen Furniture. Gilbert Interiors, 1336 East Empire. They've got designs on you.
WJBC Bulletin Board.
All senior citizens are invited to attend a square dance at 7 o'clock at the Woodhill Community Room tonight. The ISU Women's Golf Association will meet also tonight at 7:30 at Citizen Savings on Loan and Normal. All women golfers are invited to attend. And the McLean County Bicycle Club will meet at the Normal Parks and Recreation's meeting room above the Normal Police Department on the second floor tomorrow night at 7:30. And everyone who is interested may attend that meeting. If you have any announcements you'd like to put on the bulletin board, just send them to us here at WJBC, 236 Greenwood Avenue in town. Try to get them on the air for your organization or club. Now, better service, faster service, more convenient shopping, more comfortable shopping, and the best deals on new Fords are at Neldner Ford in Lexington. That's right, Neldner Ford is now in their completely new location just off Route 66 in Lexington. Stop in and see their new, larger garage, the beautiful new showroom, the nice new offices. Now you can shop in the comfort of a large, heated showroom. Shop for your new Ford in comfort at Neldner Ford, where the deals are better than ever. See the new Fords displayed on the showroom floor. And be sure to check out the expanded service department and get the better deal now at Neldner Ford just off Route 66 in Lexington. Drop in anytime and enjoy a free cup of coffee with your friends at Neldner Ford. And there's plenty of parking space at Neldner Ford. If you saw the show, the Top of the Line show, I'm not sure that Jerry Van Dyke did it in every show because he did change his act between Saturday night and Sunday night somewhat. He just has so much material, I guess, that he can just sort of play it by ear. But anyway, one of the things that he did, and he claims he won a talent contest at the age of 14 with it, is sort of a pantomime act to this song from Frankie Lane.
You train! Yeah, get along there! Clippity clapping over hill and lane. Seems as how they never stop. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity, 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 clippity clapping along. There's a plug of Chotobacco for a rancher in Corona, a guitar for a cowboy way out in Arizona, a dressed calico for a pretty Navajo. Get along, you! Get along. Yeah! You train! Ha, ha! Get along there! Clippity clapping through the wind and rain. Seems as how they'll never drop. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity, 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 clapping along. There's some cotton thread and needles for the folks away out yonder, a shovel for a miner who left his home to wander, some rheumatism pills for the settlers in the hills. Get along, you! Ha! Get along there! You train! Ha! Ha! Get along! Clippity clopping along the mountain chain. Soon they're gonna reach the top. Clippity clop, clippity clippity-clop, clippity-clippity, clippity-clippity, clippity-clopping along. There's a letter full of sadness and it's black around the border. A pair of boots for someone who had them made to order. A Bible in the pack for the Reverend Mr. Black. Get along, you. Get along. Get along. Get along. Yeah, get along there. Yeah. Get along there. Get along. Get along. Get along. Get along. Get along. Yeah, get along there.
Anybody know where that song came from? Frankie Lane made a big hit out of it, but it's, I noticed, actually published by the Walt Disney Music Company, which probably means it was used in a Walt Disney film at one time or another. What film it was, I cannot recall, but it's called Mule Train, and again, it's sung by Frankie Lane, and Jerry Van Dyke has a pantomime routine that's very, very funny that he does to that. It's 20 minutes after 10 o'clock, 35 degrees, enough at the top of the line talk for today, I guess. It was a very good show, and hope you enjoyed it. If you had a chance to see it, I think you really enjoyed yourself. We have $10 in the sponsor wheel. You want to take a crack at it right now?
The sponsor wheel. And you can win by picking the correct sponsor from
Stern Furniture, 504 North Main.
Saturn Tire and Rubber Company, the safest tires at the lowest prices.
Barney's Restaurant, Route 51, Bloomington.
Jenkins Appliance and TV, your RCA and Whirlpool dealer.
Hardjack Motors Incorporated, your Chrysler Plymouth Datsun dealer.
Holiday Cleaners, Pressers, and Coin Laundry, Bloomington and Normal.
Wingate Country Estates, the best in country living.
Phone 829-6012 now for your chance at their sponsor wheel jackpot.
I'll sing you the ballad of Barney's fine food, famous for dinners that always include art and fine steaks that brought Barney his fame. Remember, friend, Barney's fine food is the name. Look for the horns of a big western steer, the home of the outstanding steak of the year. Barney's has found the best way to your heart by proving nightly that steak is an art.
Barney's, now open Sundays 3 to 9 p.m. for enjoyable dining and your favorite beverages. Now displaying original European oil paintings in the gallery for your enjoyment. For art in steaks and art on display, it's Barney's, Route 51 South at the south edge of Bloomington.
Virginia Ganaway is on the line trying for the $10 in the wheel this morning. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe $10 could brighten things up a bit.
Oh, okay.
Who are you going to say?
I'll try Barney.
Hardjack Motors.
Not that time, but
Okay.
maybe next Monday, okay?
Right.
Thanks for the call.
You may play once per week and win once per 30 days.
Sponsor wheel spins are predetermined by tape cartridge equipment.
The sponsor wheel spins every day on WJBC.
So we had a couple of dollars, bring the total up to 12 for the next go-round. Have you heard this from Sister Janet Mead? It's the Lord's Prayer set to music. kind of like that thing. It's a catchy melody and kind of a catchy tune, rhythm and all that. Sister Janet Mead doing the Lord's Prayer set to music. It's now 25 after 10, 35 degrees. Again, the weather word today, cloudy with rain or showers likely through most of this one. In fact, rain or showers likely tonight and again tomorrow, with the high temperatures today, the upper 40s, lows tonight, the mid-30s, and back up to the low to mid-40s for tomorrow.
This is Sheriff John King asking for your support in my bid for re-election as McLean County Sheriff. During my 3 years as sheriff, I established a merit system to attract better qualified, career-minded officers to the Sheriff's Police. I organized a trained Sheriff's Police Reserve and eliminated the special deputies to comply with the law. I also established a youth and safety program. I have the qualifications, 17 continuous years of police experience in McLean County. Vote for me, John King, in a Republican primary, March the 19th.
Paid for by the Committee for the Re-election of John King.
This is that motion picture music that's sweeping the country because it has Robert Redford and Paul Newman in it. It's music from The Sting called The Entertainer.
Hurry out to Brown Home and Auto for their preseason program on specially designed family swimming pools. They have a great selection at great prices. For example, a pool 15 feet in diameter, 42 inches deep is now only $139.95 at Brown Home and Auto. And with most models, take delivery now and pay nothing till June, or layaway for later free delivery. See the one pool on display filled with water, 24 feet by 48 inches deep. With a pool from Brown Home and Auto Store, there are no holes to dig. It's easy to set up. You can leave it up year-round with no messy draining in the fall, refilling in the spring. Brown Home and Auto carry pool patios and decks, water games, and pool replacement parts. Just think how much fun the whole family can have right in their own backyard. Swimming is the healthy exercise. Save on use of energy. Keep cool in a pool from Brown Home and Auto Store in Colonial Plaza, Bloomington.
WJBC, Bloomington, 1230, the sound of year-round pleasure.
You're all invited to help Eastland celebrate their 7th anniversary this week. Register for a free TV to be given away. Enjoy entertainment every hour and join in the fun starting Wednesday in the mall at Eastland.
An 18-year-old Bloomington youth is being held in city jail this morning on burglary charges after a break-in of the Model Paris Laundries at 210 East Market. David Thomas Scheiman was apprehended as he tried to leave the establishment through a back door. An unidentified caller told Bloomington Police that burglary was in progress at the laundry. Police received the call just after 8 o'clock last night. Scheiman allegedly entered the building through an alley window. The safe with an undetermined amount of cash and checks had been opened with the use of a torch and other assorted burglar tools found on the premises. Good morning. This is Steve Vogel with WJBC News. More news in a moment.
Great yard care begins with a simplicity system from Kaufman Sales and Service. Your yard is grass, sure, but also trees, flowers, shrubs, a drive, and sidewalks. A lot more than just a lawn. So you need more than a lawn mower. You need a system. The heart of the Simplicity system is a Simplicity tractor with attachments that change fast and easy. It keeps working in all seasons. PTOs and key starting make these tractors safe, reliable, and fun to use. Start with a mower. 36 to 60-inch rotaries with patented free-floating design that prevents scalping. Then add to it sickle bar cutters for the tough stuff. Revitalizers to put the sod and soil in peak shape. For your garden, tillers, plows, cultivators, and harrows, vacuum collectors, dump carts, snow plows, or snow throwers, and more. See all the great parts to the Simplicity system now at Kaufman Sales and Service, 1001 South Morris, at the northwest entrance to Miller Park. The Simplicity system, because your yard is more than just a lawn.
Hearings begin in Chicago today on the Department of Transportation reorganization of railroad service in Illinois. The proposal calls for elimination of all but 206 freight stops in downstate Illinois. There are about 1,500 to 1,600 potential stops now. It would also cut 2,650 miles from the state's existing 10,800 miles of roadbed. It also proposes eliminating at least 20 local feeder railroad lines across the central part of the state. The hearings are expected to draw a large turnout of businessmen and others who are opposed to it, at least part of the proposal, if not all of it. The Chicago hearings are expected to last all week. Improvement of economic efficiency and financial stability of the railroads are the main purpose of the reorganization plan. In national and international news, District Attorney Joseph Bush of Los Angeles County agreed today to seek dismissal of California burglary and conspiracy charges that had been placed in the Ellsberg case against John Ehrlichman, David Young, and Gordon Liddy. The perjury charge leveled against Ehrlichman would remain. It's been announced that Tunisia has asked that Arab Oil League foreign ministers meet in Tunis later this month instead of holding the usual league meeting in Cairo. President Nixon has sent congratulations to Premier Golda Meir on the formation of a new Israeli government. The Archbishop of Canterbury and spiritual head of the Church of England, Dr. Michael Ramsey, has announced he's resigning, effective in November. Britain's coal miners went back to full-time work today, ending a crippling 4-week strike. And former Army Secretary Robert Fulke says Congress should grant amnesty to Vietnam War draft evaders if it can legally do so. In the weather, cloudy with rain or showers likely continuing both tonight and the rest of today. A high in the mid to upper 40s today, a low in the mid 30s. Tomorrow, cloudy with a chance of showers, cooler, a high in the low to mid 40s. Easterly winds now at 10 to 12 miles per hour. The barometer steady at 30.0, the relative humidity 90%, and the WJBC temperature at 10:34, 35 degrees. This is Steve Vogel reporting for WJBC News.
Hi, the Lumberland Do-It-Yourself Elf here with a little advice. If you've been thinking about new carpeting for your home, don't let spiraling prices put you in a tailspin. Head on out to Lumberland during their big Inflation Fighters sale.
He's right. This weekend, you can get carpet padding and installation at Lumberland, all for one low price. For example, 100% nylon kitchen carpet with attached foam back, just $5.90 a square yard for carpet padding and installation. Or DuPont's 100% nylon sculptured shag, so elegant and modern, now just $8.90 a yard at Lumberland. Lumberland. Save 2 on 100% DuPont 501 nylon for any room in the house in 2 beautiful styles. Now only $7.90 a square yard, including carpet padding and installation.
Lumberland's rolling out the carpets and the savings this weekend. So don't wait.
Hurry out to Lumberland, north of Normal in Northtown. They're open Monday and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m., Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday till 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 4.
The best carpeting buys you'll ever make are at Lumberland during their Inflation Fighters sale.
Now, you may think the weather isn't the most agreeable around here, but I happened to see a story from New York. In fact, Steve Ogle handed it to me. It says strong winds blew in New York City yesterday up to 55 miles an hour. Hats went sailing and awnings blew down. Signs went crashing. In fact, an electric sign in Times Square, which normally forecasts the weather, went completely berserk. Its controls possibly deranged by the wind, kept flashing cold, snow, rain, fair, cloudy, warm, hot, all in succession. You believe that? One guy wore his winter coat out from the inside. He put it on and off so many times yesterday.
I'm Ann Hollick, inviting you to music on the Ken Behrens Show on WJBC.
Woman, don't start preaching me about the things I should and shouldn't do. I was doing nicely, thank you, long before I saw this town or you. Sure, I want to change the way I'm living, even if I could. 'Cause when the current gets too strong, I can always move along farther down the river where the fishing's good. From New Orleans to Illinois, I drift any way the river flows. And it don't take me very long to bundle up my other suit and go. And when somebody says to me, now I'm just saying this for your own good, I know it's time to move again, find a place that I ain't been, farther down the river where the fishing's good. Your arms and your smile have been almost as warm as you said, and your pillow softer than the rolled up overcoat beneath my head. But I get the feeling I've already been here longer than I should. 'Cause when you start expecting me, it's time for me to be farther down the river where the fishing's good. Your smile have been almost as warm as you said, and your pillow softer than the rolled up overcoat beneath my head. Lord, I get the feeling I've already been here longer than I should. 'Cause when you start expecting me, it's time for me to be farther down the river where the fishing's good. Down the river where the fishing's good.
If it rains much more, we're all going to be further down the river.
Faith and begorra, this bag is heavy. Pardon me, sir, on top of the morning to you, but could you tell me where Chadban's jewelry is?
Chadban's, sure, right down there on Main Street. Or did you mean Chadban's in Eastland Mall? Hey, hold it. Who are you, anyway?
I'm a leprechaun, of course. I'm delivering some goodies to Chadban's for St. Patty's Day.
A leprechaun? Sure you are, and I'm a four-leaf clover. He's wearing a green union suit, too. What will Chadban's think of next? Hey, what have you got in the bag, half-pint? A pot of gold?
Why, sure, and I got a treasure of lovely things for all those lucky Chadban's customers. Solid 14-karat gold rings, bracelets, earrings, many precious gifts. Why, for a special patch of green on my lady's finger, there's an emerald and diamond ring. And oh yes, china, crystal, silver, even china from Ireland, and some dandy leprechaun and Irish figurines. But I don't have time to dally. Where did you say Chadban's is?
Chadban's, downtown 309 North Main at an Eastland Mall. Hey, fella, happy St. Patrick's Day. Maybe if you eat your spinach, you'll grow up to be the Jolly Green Giant.
Hey, there's something interesting on the Paul Dunn Show this afternoon. Chubby Checker, of course, was personally responsible for starting the biggest dance craze the world has ever known. That's the twist. His recording of the twist, by the way, has sold more copies than any other pop record in history. But whatever happened to Chubby Checker? Once in a while you see him selling something on TV. But you'll find out more than that this afternoon as Paul Dunn talks with Chubby Checker in an interview done at the Las Vegas Hilton Hotel.
1230 WJBC.
Yesterday, that cool day of the weekend, saw a 48-degree high in the Twin Cities with the overnight low of 36. In fact, we're below that overnight low with a 35-degree reading right now. Highs today could reach the upper 40s. However, it looks like a wet start to this week. Rain today, tonight, and tomorrow. Lows tonight, the mid-30s, with the highs tomorrow. The low to mid-40s again.
Don't miss the second gala week of Updike's annual focus on spring fashion, Monday through Saturday, March 11th to 16th. We're showing all the news in dresses, which boils down to soft and supple. Fabrics are gossamer soft, colors pale and soft, and shapes gentle and soft. We think you'll flip for all this femininity. Come see it modeled, Monday evening, 6:30 to 9, Tuesday and Wednesday, 11 to 4.
When all the songs are out of tune and all the rhymes ring so untrue, when I don't find the words to say the thoughts I long to bring to you, when I hear lonely singers who are just as lost as me, making noise, not melody. You will be my music. You will be my song. You will be my music. I can't wait any longer if I'm wrong. I'll never find the song to tell me all the things I need to say. And I'm afraid as time goes by that someday soon you'll go away and I'll be lost and trying for songs I'll never sing, wanting you is everything. You will be my music. You will be my song. You will be my music. I can't wait any longer if I'm wrong. I can't wait any longer for song.
That's Frank Sinatra, and You Will Be My Music.
Great fashion news. Vidal Sassoon, the man known throughout the world for hairstyling that's new, different, and simply magnificent, has styled a new wig that he calls the Girl I Love. He styled it for his actress wife Beverly and for you. The Girl I Love wig has many moods. Super casual for daytime activities, or when you want to look your most sophisticated, spend just a few moments in front of a mirror and with your brush and fingers, turn it into the season's most glamorous hairstyle. A fantastic blend of Dynel makes the colors especially vibrant and alive. Stop in and see yourself in the Girl I Love, the wig designed by Vidal Sassoon for the girl he loves and for you. See it at Livingston's 104 West Washington Street in downtown Bloomington. The Girl I Love wig, now available for just $25 at Livingston's.
I'm Tony Winterland, asking you to cast a vote for crime prevention, not just apprehension. For the new sheriff of McLean County, vote for Tony Winterland, March 19th.
Paid for by Friends of Tony Winterland.
The week has been kind of donated to the Republican seeking nomination in the March 19th primaries. On your question, please, this week. In fact, today, Floyd Sam Babbitt, the sheriff's candidate, was on, and John King, incumbent sheriff, were both on the Your Question, Please program. On Wednesday, Harry Tony Winterland, a sheriff's candidate, will be on between 9:05 and 9:30. And between 9:35 and 10, Paul Morris and Roscoe McFerrin, clerk candidates, offer their statements to you. And then on Friday, the 5 Republican hopefuls for the party nomination as the candidate for the superintendent of the Educational Service Region will present statements. That's on Friday on Your Question, Please. This is the Behrens get-together. It's now 13 minutes in front of 11 and 35 degrees on the outside. How'd you like to hear some quiet music from Sarah Vaughan, written by Gilbert O'Sullivan?
In a little while from now, if I'm not feeling any less sour, I promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby tower. And climbing to the top, I'll throw myself off in an effort to make it clear to whoever what it's like when you're shattered, left standing in the lurch at a church where people say, my God, that's tough, you stood her up. No point in us remaining, we may as well go home, as I did on my own, alone again, naturally. To think that only yesterday I was cheerful, bright and gay, looking forward to, as who wouldn't do, the role I was about to play. But as if to knock me down, reality came around, and without so much as a mere touch, cut me into little pieces, leaving me to doubt. Talk about God and His mercy, who, if He really does exist, why did He desert me in my hour of need? I truly am indeed alone again, naturally. It seems to me that there are more hearts broken in the world that can't be mended, left unattended. What do we do? What do we do? years. And at 65 years old, my mother, God rest her soul, couldn't understand why the only man she had ever loved had been taken, leaving her to start with a heart so badly broken. Despite encouragement from me, no words were ever spoken. And when she passed away, I cried and cried all day, alone again, naturally. I cried and cried all day, alone again, naturally.
Well, we're not alone when it comes to rain. Light rain falling over most of the northern and central portions of our state, also the northwest quarter of Indiana, the extreme southern portion of Wisconsin, and east central Iowa at this time. Rain was spreading northeast about 15 to 20 miles an hour, according to Marseille's radar at latest reports.
If you thought the co-op bookstore was just for kids in school and just for books, you've got another thing coming. The Co-op's got all kinds of exciting things. A full line of art supplies, from papers to palettes, acrylics, oils, temperas, brushes and pens, craft supplies, just about everything to turn on the creative streak within you. Come see for yourself. The Co-op bookstore in Normal. It's a lot more than just books. Lots of parking this week during the spring college break.
Guess the rain really isn't coming down at the moment, at least at the WJBC studios, but we do have a 100% chance of precipitation the rest of this day, a 70% chance of rain tonight, and a 20% chance for tomorrow. High temperatures today should reach the mid to upper 40s, or at 35 degrees currently. There's Charlie Rich to sing at you.
Babe, somewhere I know I'm gonna find it, babe. It'll have my love behind it, and it will be a symphony of all you mean to me, a very special love song. And babe, if there's a way you know I'm gonna say it, babe. If there's a melody I'll play it, and I'll play it through, especially for you, and all the words are true, a very special love song. Surprised if you're sitting alone and you hear it, 'cause I'm gonna sing it to the whole big lonely world. So turn your radio way down low and get near it, and I'll tell the world I love you, girl. There's an ounce of love, I'm gonna give it to you, babe. If there's a breath of life, I'm gonna live it every day for you. And oh, the whole night through, singing just for you, a very special love song.
Charlie Rich, a very special love song. It's now 5 in front of 11 o'clock. We have a very special report for you from Lowy and Company.
Weekend stocks are trading slightly lower this morning on fairly active volume. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 227. It stands at 875.78. The average slid about 8 points in the early trading, but has recovered most of that loss. Transportation is down 0.66. Utilities down 0.42. The average price has lost 12 cents and declines. Lead advances 676 to 531. Their lead was about 2 to 1 in the earlier trading. Volume so far is 7.06 million shares on the New York Exchange. The American Exchange's index is down 9 cents. Their volume is 660,000 shares. This is Jack Secord reporting from Lowy & Company, member New York Stock Exchange.
And now a check on the commodities from Vic Feaster.
The Chicago grain futures market opened lower and at 10:30 is trading lower. May corn at $2.97, down 7 3/4 cents. May soybeans 6.24, down 4.5 cents. May wheat 5.15, down 16.5 cents. May soybean meal at $155.50, down $1.50 a ton. And May bean oil at $25.15, down 75 points. On the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, April hogs are at $37.05, down 10. April cattle June cattle at $48.40, up 20. And May pork bellies at $50.10, down 62 points. This is Vic Feaster reporting for the Commodity Hedging Division of Illinois Grain, located in the IAA building in Bloomington.
Now playing at Eastland Cinema 1, Midnight Cowboy, one of the great movies of all time, starring Dustin Hoffman and John Voight, plus a second feature, Where's Papa, rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent. Now playing at Eastland Cinema 2, Crazy Joe, starring Peter Boyle, Paul Apprentice. His crazy ways had the family climbing a wall. Then one night his blood brothers drove him up it. The brothers have something Joe wants, black uptown muscle. Joe has something the brothers want, Brooklyn. Crazy Joe, brought to you by the people who brought you Serpico. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent. Held over at Eastland Cinema 3.
Never before have two people been so warm.
Do not touch me.
So tender.
You know what you should have been? A worm.
So loving. I love you very much.
I am fed up with you.
As George Segal and Glenda Jackson in their new movie, A Touch of Class. A Touch of Class. A Joseph E. Levine and Brute Productions presentation from Avco Embassy Pictures. Rated PG.
WJBC says good morning from the Ken Behrens Show.
Howdy do. It's a couple of minutes in front of 11 as we listen to some tender music from Ray Anthony. In fact, it's called Tenderly. This is WJBC Bloomington, at 11 o'clock.
News of the hour on the hour from American Information Radio.
That's Melanie, and will you still love me tomorrow? Why, sure, as long as you haven't lost your money.
WJBC weather.
Why did I say that? I don't know. Cloudy with rain or showers likely today. Possibly heavy at times, in fact, with the high temperatures, the mid to upper 40s. Tonight, rain or showers likely, lows in the 30s. And for Tuesday, highs again in the low to mid 40s. But there's some rain in the picture tomorrow. Just a change there, a little rain after some rain today. It's 35 degrees currently here at the studios, and we forgot to do it last half hour, so why don't we do it now? That is, run through the list of the new ones at both Brokaw and St. Joseph's hospitals. The John Eads family of Downs welcomed a boy 7 pounds 7 1/2 ounces as of 1:55 yesterday, or Saturday. That was Saturday afternoon. The Kevin Davis family of 1700 North School and Normal now has a boy 8 pounds 6 ounces as of Saturday afternoon. Also, about the same time, a boy was born to the Lexington address of the Don Cavallini family. Congratulations go to the Dan Myers of 802 Arcadia on their boy, 6 pounds 4 ounces, born Sunday morning. And this very day, a girl 7 pounds 8 1/2 ounces arrived to the Rural Route 1 McLean address of the Ralph Demling family. To St. Joe's we go and find out that the John McAtees of 605 Pine and Normal now have a girl 6 pounds 14 ounces as of Friday afternoon. Saturday morning, another girl 7 pounds 5 ounces arrived to the Rural Route 4 address in Bloomington of the Walter Tritchett family. The Dave Graves of 717 West Taylor in town have a girl 8 pounds 2 ounces as of Saturday morning. And also about the same time, this time a boy arrived 6 pounds 4 1/2 ounces to the 2805 Morningside address of the Franklin Clanton family. So our congratulations to all the proud parents and the new ones too.
If you want to take the chore out of lawn care, see the great lawn care items now at Brown Home and Auto in Colonial Plaza. For example, a Jacobson 18-inch push mower is only $99.95. A Jacobson 21-inch self-propelled model with electric key starter is just $219.95. A Roof 8-horsepower riding mower with 30-inch cutting swath is only $559.95 at Brown Home and Auto. Just right for the garden, a Roper heavy-framed 5-horsepower garden tiller for only $259.95. See Brown Home and Auto Store for all your lawn and garden care equipment. And right now, Brown Home and Auto have special payment terms on riding mowers. No monthly payments till June. For a greener, more beautiful, and healthy lawn, make Brown Home and Auto your lawn headquarters. Brown Home and Auto Store in Colonial Plaza, Bloomington.
Are you getting the most for your food dollar? More important now than ever before. How do you know whether you're spending your food dollars wisely? Compare. Compare Eagle discount supermarkets with any other supermarket you choose any day. You'll find the convenience of confidence with Eagle's wide selection, quality foods, and dependable low prices. Eagle wants you to know, because the more you know about food shopping, the better for your food budget.
WJBC Ken Behrens.
Well, you can't blame the Illinois State University students lately, can you, for streaking? There were some streaks reported in Peoria taverns during the day yesterday. Paul Smith, in fact, owner of the Peoria Heights Tavern, described a streak by a middle-aged man and his companion through the bar yesterday. Said the patrons and himself, in fact, were just stunned. He said they came naked through the front door, sashayed through the bar, and then escaped out the back. But you don't really call that streaking, do you? When you're middle-aged, it's more of a stroll. I would think. Smith said that the gray-haired man and a woman who, in his words, were middle-aged, of course, were described by him as about 200 pounds, and he said they had a lot of dimples.
Oh, baby, I'm racking my brain to think of a name to give to this tune so very can croon. And maybe old Bing will give it a fling, and that will start everyone humming a thing. The melody's dumb, repeat and repeat, and if you can't swing, it's got a good beat. And that's the main thing to make it complete, 'cause everyone's swinging today. So we're gonna open one, get out for Sammy K. Hey, 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 it's over one. You got to swing, not sway, baby. And Mr. Les Brown can make it real now, and Ray Anthony can rock it for me. There's never a doubt, you knock yourself out whenever you can hear Bubba's one. That's the main thing to make it complete, 'cause everyone's swinging today. So we're gonna open one, you're not for Sammy K. Hey, 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 it's over one. You got to swing, not sway, baby. And Mr. Les Brown can make it real now, and Ray Anthony, he could rock it for me, no doubt.
Those are the Mills Brothers, and it's from a new album with their old songs redone. It's called Cab Driver, done by the Mills Brothers. It's now 15 after 11.
The Sponsor Wheel.
And you can win by picking the correct sponsor from
Stern Furniture, 504 North Main.
Saturn Tire and Rubber Company, the safest tires at the lowest prices.
Barney's Restaurant, Route 51, Bloomington.
Jenkins Appliance and TV, your RCA and Whirlpool dealer.
Hardjack Motors Incorporated, your Chrysler Plymouth Datsun dealer.
Holiday Cleaners, Pressers, and Coin Laundry, Bloomington and Normal.
Wingate Country Estates, the best in country living.
Phone 829-6012 now for your chance at their Sponsor Wheel jackpot.
Safe driving is the only way to drive, and when you drive on Saturn Tire's own steel-belted radial tires, you've added an extra measure of safety. They're guaranteed for 40,000 miles of tread wear. That's how good they are. If you don't get it, take the guarantee back to Saturn Tire. They'll allow you credit for the difference toward the going trade-in price of a new one. But probably you won't need the guarantee, because Saturn Tire's steel-belted radials are strong. Strong enough to run over rough pavement, cans, broken glass. Strong enough to run safely for prolonged periods of time at high speeds. And the driver knows exactly what the car will do, because they always give excellent grip, predictable breakaway. Your gas mileage will improve too with Saturn Tire's own steel-belted radial tires. See Saturn Tire soon and start riding safer, softer. Saturn Tire, the radial tire people, 2439 South Main on Route 51 South.
Esther Dunn of 709 West Locust in town is on the line. And you won some top-of-the-line tickets, right?
That is right.
Did you have a good time?
Real good.
That's good. Glad to hear that. You went last night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Very good show, I thought. $12 could be yours today, Esther, as you play the sponsor wheel.
Well, I'd like to say Stern.
Barney! Did you hear it?
I sure did.
Well, better luck next time,
All right,
okay?
thank you.
Thanks a lot.
You may play once per week and win once per 30 days.
Sponsor Wheel spins are predetermined by tape cartridge equipment.
The Sponsor Wheel spins every day on WJBC.
So we had a couple of dollars, and that brings the total up to 14 for the next go-round. It's now 17 after 11. 35 degrees on the outside this Monday, March 11th, Behrens get together.
What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. All the seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two. Through all of my life, summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life, all I ever will recall of my life is all of my life with you. Da 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 da.
That's J.P. Morgan. What are you doing the rest of your life?
Neldner Ford in Lexington has it all.
More convenient shopping.
More comfortable shopping.
Better service.
Faster service.
And better than ever deals.
Neldner Ford is now in their completely new location just off Route 66 in Lexington for your convenience.
Now you shop for your new Ford in the comfort of a large, heated showroom.
And right now the deals at Neldner Ford on new 74 Fords are better than ever.
Neldner Ford's newly expanded service area means better and quicker service for your automobile.
Less time in the shop, more time on the road.
Drop in anytime at Neldner Ford. Look over the great new Fords.
Listen to the great deals.
And enjoy a free cup of coffee with your friends at Neldner Ford.
Neldner Ford in their new location, just off Route 66 in Lexington.
Convenient and comfortable shopping.
Better and faster service for your car.
Better than ever deals.
Neldner Ford in Lexington has it all.
Including plenty of parking space. It's 20 minutes after 11 o'clock, 36 degrees on a kind of a rainy Monday. You know that, though. Looks like a rainy start to this week. Rain today, tonight, and tomorrow with the highs today, the upper 40s. Hey, what do you want, Shorty?
It's Lumberland's terrific Inflation Fighter sale. And as sure as I'm the Lumberland do-it-yourself elf, the savings are great.
This weekend at Lumberland, beautiful quality Brammer kitchen cabinets are at sensational reductions. The Brammer 6-foot starter set is just $168.63, and it includes white and gold countertop. A complete new Brammer kitchen for only $168.63. For a beautiful bath, Lumberland has an elegant selection of 12 different vanity styles, now as low as $52.19. They're in stock. Take it home with you.
Back in the kitchen, Hardwick's 30-inch gas range, usually $169.95, is now only $158 with no additional charge for color.
Why wait? Fight inflation, buy now and save, and create a beautiful new kitchen and bath for your home from Lumberland. They're open Monday and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m., Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday till 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 4 p.m. Lumberland, north of Normal in Northtown.
It's so easy to do it yourself and save during the Inflation Fighter sale this weekend at Lumberland.
WJBC wishes you good morning.
You betcha we do. It's Don McLean.
You took me up to heaven. When you took me in your arms, I was dazzled by your beauty, blinded by your charms. I was lost in a fool's paradise, good and lost in a fool's paradise. Well, when you told me that you loved me, and I gave my heart to you, oh, well, I wondered if there could be any truth in love so new. I was lost in a fool's paradise, good and lost in a fool's paradise. The whole world was my kingdom, and your love the gem in my crown. But when I saw you glance at a new romance, you know my love came tumbling down. Well, you treat me kind of coolish, and you never let me know that you think I'm being foolish. Because I love you so, I'll still get lost in a fool's paradise, good and lost in a fool's paradise.
Welcome to A Fool's Paradise right here on radio. It's the Behrens Show at 25 after 11. 36 degrees, and you know the word, right? Rain with high temperatures, the upper 40s today.
Join the Pepsi people, feeling free, feeling free. Like the Pepsi people, you be you, I'll be me. All across the nation, it's the Pepsi generation. Here today, here to stay, feeling free.
Bottled and distributed by the Irvin Brothers. You can read about it tomorrow or hear about it now. This is Steve Vogel. News comes first at WJBC because we have McLean County's only full-time newsroom, plus correspondents in both Springfield and Washington. WJBC News. And what do you pay for it? Only attention.
We'll be checking the news in about 4 minutes here at 11:30 on WJBC. Did you see in the news today where a Japanese lieutenant had been a World War II holdout for nearly 30 years? That's right. Yesterday, he emerged from the Philippine jungles and told newsmen he had not come out before because, as he said, I had not received the order. His name is Hiru Onoda. Or is that Onada, I believe? And he says his last order was to keep up guerrilla warfare. He'd been declared twice dead, and several searches had been conducted over the years, beginning in 1954, but they never found him. In fact, he may not be such a rarity. Officials in Japan say there could be hundreds, if not thousands, of World War II soldiers hiding out in the jungles of Southeast Asia, either because of loyalty to a military code that taught death was preferable to surrender, or just because of ignorance to the war's end. But can you imagine that, having to adjust to life in modern-day Japan? My goodness, after being gone 30 years from civilization, he'll have to learn how to live in the 8-hour work-a-day world, and he can probably get work in a car or electronics factory, and then he can try to find gasoline, if that's possible, and live in all that congestion of the big city and fight traffic. No wonder he didn't come out of the jungle. That's some New York music from Frank Chaxfield and his orchestra. And this is WJBC Bloomington.
One of the candidates for the Republican nomination for McLean County Sheriff, Sam Babbitt, says he supports the merit promotion system now being used in the Sheriff's Department. In an appearance on WJBC's Your Question, Please today, Babbitt said,
I have no intention of abolishing the merit system. I'm for the merit system 100%. I think we need a fair merit system. And that's what I would want. Fair and impartial, and politics completely out of it.
In the later portion of the program, incumbent Sheriff John King, who's also a candidate for the GOP nomination, said he has no knowledge of the progress of a federal Justice Department investigation of him and some of his officers for alleged violation of prisoners' civil rights. King added,
Since December of 1970, when I took office, we've had over 6,200 people through the county jail, and as far as known by me, less than 20 have made certain allegations toward me or officers of my department. And as far as known by me, neither myself or any member of my department has violated anyone's civil rights.
Good morning. This is Steve Vogel with WJBC News. More news in a moment.
Lums is fun. So make a little kid happy today. Take him to Lums to celebrate Make a Little Kid Happy Day. Lums is a great place for the kids, for dads too, because they save money. Watch the smiles when they see the special souvenir menus.
Cause they got to know each other, but they never bought the ring. And their lives were complicated by a baby in the spring. Don't you think it's time we talked of marriage? And she cried and said, do you want to spoil our days? Just let us live together, cause we need you. And they wouldn't have it any other way. Then he got transferred far away, and she just couldn't go. She said, I think I'll stay behind here and raise this baby boy. And she said, go on and leave me, love, before you see me cry. And they touched and said till later, but they never said goodbye. And they haven't seen each other since that moment. But I know they love each other till this day. See, I'm the baby boy that their love made, and I wouldn't have it any other way. She took a train to New Orleans, but couldn't fade the night.
Bobby Russell wouldn't have it any other way. There's some light drizzle around town, and in fact over most of central Illinois. Seems to be moving to the northeast about 15 miles an hour. Light rain falling over the entire northern half of the state. Also the central and northwest quarter of Indiana and the southern portion of Wisconsin. At 13 in front of noon, we have 36 degrees. And on Wednesday, on Your Question Please, we'd like to remind you that Harry Tony Winterland, sheriff's candidate, will be on between 9:05 and 9:30. And between 9:35 and 10, Paul Morris and Roscoe McFerrin, clerk candidates, offer statements. This week actually, is kind of Republican nomination week because Republicans seeking nomination in the March 19th primaries will be heard. In fact, today, Floyd Sam Babbitt, sheriff's candidate, and incumbent Sheriff John King were on. And then on Friday, the 5 Republican hopefuls for the party nomination as the candidate for the superintendent of the Educational Service Region will present their statements. That's Friday of this week. Something that goes on tomorrow at 9:05 is this.
And I was in need of some kind of financial aid, so I called the Action Line.
The Action Line from WJBC is an attempt by the League of Women Voters and WJBC to get answers. Got a problem? Try the Action Line, Tuesday mornings at 9:05.
So I went to say thank you and to tell the people that Action Line does help.
Flora Poling reports she is 39 and holding this day, March 11th. She's also our winner for dinner for two at the Masters Place. Our congratulations. Mrs. Janet Whaley of Lexington, happy birthday to you. Janet Pfeiffer is on the list. So is Kathy Quinn, who turned 3. Tom Elder Jr. is 13 today. Melissa Ann Conder is 2. Connie Mann turned 16. Bobby Crabtree has a birthday this March 11th. Isabel Hunman, a great escaper, happy birthday. Another great escaper, Janine Weber. Susan Outlaw is on the list. So is Bob Borchers of North Meadow Village. Florence McKinney of Towanda. Cards are stuck together here. Have to get Mrs. Virginia Ford of Atlanta. Happy birthday. Randy Salade is 17. Robert Brian Curtis is 4. Bob and Barb Crabtree celebrating their 15th anniversary today. Sandy and Joe McNeely of 412 East Vernon. Happy anniversary to you folks. And it's number 7 for Lloyd and Joyce Chaudon, I believe it is, or Chaudoin of Clinton. My apologies on that, but that's about as good as I'm going to get at this time of day. It's 10 now in front of noon. What is this? Really is the March 11th date already. Won't be long, and those old robins will be hopping around out in the yard.
Now when a red, red robin comes bobbing along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts throbbing his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get out of bed. Cheer up, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh, and be happy. What if I've been blue? Now I'm walking through fields of flowers. Rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours. But I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. Now when the red, red robin goes bobbing along. I've been blue, now I'm walking through fields of flowers. The rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours. Well, I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. Now when a red, red robin comes bobbing along.
Wake up,
It's getting late.
you sleepyhead, get up.
We got a date.
Get out of bed, cheer up, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh, and be happy.
What if I've been blue? Now I'm walking through fields of flowers. The rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. Now when the red, red robin comes a bobbing along.
That's Dean Martin. Thanks for joining us today, and hope to see you around here again tomorrow. Same time, same place, 10:05 in the morning for the Behrens Show. Stick around for the markets next, the news at noon, and Paul Harvey at 12:05. As another service to the people of this community, the Bank of Illinois is happy to present the first annual Agribusiness Commodities Forum tonight from 7:30 to 9:30 in the new Illinois State Union Building. Mr. James W. Gill, a farmer from Wyoming, Illinois, and operator of the Farmline Market Service, and Mr. Sherman Levin, a grain specialist for the American Hereford Association, will give you an insight into what is the current economic outlook for the corn and soybean situation. Refreshments will be served and there is no admission charge. Tonight, 7:30 to 9:30 at the new Illinois State Union.
Cue the thunder. Cue the rain. Cue the wind. Cue the snow.
Hey, Walt, how do you do snow?
I don't know. I'm just trying to tell people that when you want to know about the weather, all the weather, you listen to radio.
Well, why don't you just say that? Next he'll want sunshine.
Get the picture? Radio. It's there when you want it, and it's there when you need it.
WJBC, sharing and caring in McLean County.
Say, Bloomington Normal Adult Education is offering a 30-hour pre-test real estate salesman course starting the 6th of April. Call Adult Education at 827-6124 for more information.
And now, WJBC's Noon Report with news, commentary, weather, sports, agri-news, and beginning with a look at the markets.
Davis Firestone Tire Store, 336 South Main, Bloomington, presents the markets.